She's Marc Lovicott on the backyard patio, continuing our team coverage with the ways that homeowners are dealing with this extreme weather. Mark?
Yeah, Eric, we'll just say this. If you have water in your basement, sadly, you are not alone. We're told it's been a long time since service and restoration crews have been this busy after a pretty early and very massive thaw. And unfortunately, we are not out of the woods yet. It's the type of work in your home that you never want done.
Oh, I knew before I even got into work that it was going to be busy.
ServPro is on duty.
Carpeting, padding, that has to be removed.
Helping a homeowner who tells us water was literally shooting out of her downstairs toilet like a fire hydrant.
In this particular house, they actually have a sump pump, and the sump pump couldn't keep up with the amount of rain that was actually coming into the house.
The homeowner was a little camera shy, but assures us it was a mess, and she is not alone.
I think the first 40 minutes we were open this morning, we had like 8 or 9 phone calls. So I haven't been back since.
It's all because of this wacky weather. The water from overnight storms just has nowhere to go.
Certainly, as we've said, it's kind of unusual, but it's not breaking the mold. It's not something that's never happened before.
UW weather expert Jonathan Martin helps remind us, while unusual, this stuff does happen here. Martin says winds this time of year tend to come from the north or south, and we're in the prime spot for extreme temperature shifts.
And so when they're coming from the south, you get warm, and when they turn the corner and go from the north, you're not far from Canada, where it's cold all winter long.
It's a type of weather that not a lot of people like to see, especially when it causes a mess like this. But it's big business for those helping to clean it all up.
Nobody wants to encounter this kind of devastation, so we're certainly here to come in to try to make it as comfortable and put them to ease as much as possible.
Costs for a cleanup like this one you saw here, necessary, but they are not cheap, depending on how bad all the damage is. We're talking in the thousands of dollars, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. And in most cases, unless you have some sort of flood insurance, you're on your own paying that bill. So if you have a sump pump, at least tonight might be a good night, Eric, to venture downstairs, make sure it's all running like it should be.
Anybody who's been there knows a flooded basement is a nightmare.